Alright guys, doing a video here just for the fun of it, comparing two toys, one by MARX toys, made in 1950, and one by a company called SCHILLING, which makes a lot of Repro toys. This one's made probably in the mid 80s to 1990. Okay, now you can see first off on the MARX, okay, you can see the graphics on here. Okay, the learn to drive, safe driving school. There's the MARX emblem right in the middle there above the word driving. Clearly see it. Okay, dual control driver training car. Alright, notice on this one that it's all tin, and the roof is a separate piece of tin metal from the car itself, and it has a stationary wind-up key. Okay, now for the SCHILLING one, which is the Repro. Okay, very similar in appearance. You can look at the front ends, very similar. Okay, however, this is all one piece. It's not a separate piece for the roof. Okay, same kind of printing on it. What's nice about this one is it has graphics. You can see the teacher looks pretty petrified at the way the young person is driving. Okay, and the other kids are in the back seat. Student driver. This is a key wind-up. I got to use a key for it. Okay, so the way these work is when you wind them up, and it's a fun toy. It'll go straight until it reaches a cliff, the edge of a table, and it appears it's going to go off the table and crash, but instead it turns around very, very quickly, the last second. So I'm going to show you how they both work, how they both look, and you be the judge. Tell me which one you like better. Personally, of course, I like the older one better, and it is considerably smaller. You can see I put them side by side. The older one is about I'd say about maybe an inch shorter and a little less in height. But again, what makes it different is coloring. You can obviously tell it's older, and a separate piece for the roof with the split windshield. You don't see any passengers in there, as opposed to the one piece of tin, which is the whole car, and the passengers are in there just as lithographs. Okay, so let me get these set. We'll get a table set up here for them to go on, and we'll see how it works. Sit tight. Alright guys, before I show the test, just want to mention that you're going to see a lot of these cars, a lot of them on eBay and other sites that are in terrible shape. Either they're missing the roof, or the roof is crashed, or the whole car is all smashed up. That's because it misses the turn and it goes off and crashes. Okay? The idea is the driver drives the car right to the edge, and then it turns and rescues itself. So that's why I'm doing it on a board here, okay, as opposed to on the table where it might get out of hand with me and I'm going to crash it. Don't want to do that. So I'm going to wind up the new one first, okay, the SCHILLING from 1980s, 1990. I'm going to wind that one up first. Then I'll do the MARX from 1950, and you be the judge. Okay, here we go with the SCHILLING. Seems to be doing pretty good. Once it gets on the hang off of the edge, oh, she's losing it there. Look at that. It's lost it. That's not too bad. Okay. Let's wind up the classic 1950. here we go. 1950 MARX. Learn to drive. This one does a much wider spin around. I like how she spins. The other one seems to not do a spin like that. This one goes from corner to corner. As expected, I do believe older is better. This car was made 1950, and you can see how wonderful it still works. Just incredible. All original. Nothing's been tampered with at all. Original motor, and this is how she works. That's the secret right there. Okay? See, there's no front tires. Those are just graphics. That little bump there in the tin, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bump there. And when it gets to the turn, that bump stops it, and then the center tire takes over. It just drops it down enough, the height drops it down, so the center tire makes contact. Before that makes contact, the rear wheels are pushing it. And that's how it works. That's a pretty cool little toy, I tell you. It's, the way it works, it's just really incredible. So, you guys be the judge, old or new, which one you like better. I have to say, I like the graphics on the new one, but I gotta stick with the old one. The old one is definitely a very, very cool car. So, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your comments.